Ouais.
Huomenta, huomenta.
Huomenta.
Hyvää huomenta. Oh, now let's do it like that. Okay. Kiva nähdä teitä. Hyvää huomenta kaikille. Odotetaan, että kaikki pääsevät mukaan. Let's wait that everyone can get in with us. Here comes Irfan. Hafsa is here already. Navid is here. Hyvä. Zaryab is here. Lareb is here. Parapatul is here. Muhammad Imran on täällä. Azar Hussein. Zainul Abidin on täällä. Is here. Joo. Hyvä, hyvä. Ihan pian aloitetaan. Ihan pian. Very soon. Very soon. Ihan pian. Let's click everyone in. Otan. Kuinka monta meitä on? I try to pick you up from the lobby, but it's quite slow. Seems like quite slow, the system today, but we'll see. 1. Okay, hyvä. Nyt tulee lisää. Now we get more. Now I see more people here. Ghazal is there, and who just came? Oh, Taira Batul came, and Usama Asif just came. And let's see. Hyvää huomenta kaikille, jotka nyt tulivat. Good morning to everyone who just arrived. Vagar Ul Hassan is there, Usama Asif, Taira is there. Irfan seems to drop out and then come back. It seems to me like that. Let's try to get everyone here and we can start then. Kubeib is coming too. Let's take him in. Okay. Ehkä melkein kaikki. Almost everyone. Melkein kaikki. Let's try to take Kubeib bag. Not bag. It's yeah, back. Melkein kaikki. I start putting something into the chat box so you can orientate to this thing today. Melkein kaikki. Almost everyone. Melkein. Almost. Melkein. Almost. Toivottavasti teille kuuluu hyvää. Toivottavasti. Toivottavasti. Hopefully. Toivottavasti teille kuuluu hyvää. Toivottavasti teille kuuluu hyvää. Hopefully you are all doing well and everything is good there with you. Sharia is trying to get in. Let's see if I can. For some reason, it doesn't show me the lobby all the time. Always, it takes some while. First, I see the name, and then it says that somebody's in the lobby. But when I open the lobby, it doesn't want to give it to me always. So I just try to do it again. Let's try here. Okay, now I can get to the lobby. Ikram is coming there. Yeah, Sharia is trying to get in also. Toivottavasti is a good word that you can use in many situations. So if you want to start with something today, you can start by writing that down, because toivottavasti is something that you say, you can say quite often in different situations. Toivottavasti kaikki on hyvin. Hopefully everything is good. Toivottavasti kaikki on hyvin. All is good. Kaikki on hyvin. Kaikki on hyvin. Everything or all. Kaikki. Everything. Kaikki on hyvin. Everything is good. Now a few more. Umar Farooq Maaz is coming. Yeah, let's try to get them in. Tänään Suomessa tai Turussa. If you remember, Turku is the city I am in at the moment. Tänään Turussa on sadepäivä. Tänään Turussa on sadepäivä. Sade means rain. Päivä is a day. Tänään means today. So, in your chat box you can see at the moment, tänään Turussa on sadepäivä. Today in Turku is a rainy day. Rain day, sadepäivä. Tänään sataa vettä. Today it rains water in Turku. And a previous day too, probably tomorrow also. The November has come, and it means that in Finland, is quite rainy. I try to click your. Joo. Kiva nähdä kaikkia. Kiva nähdä teitä. Nice to see you all. All the who just came, who just arrived, welcome. Tervetuloa tänne tänään. Shariar, Ikram, Kubeib is there. Let's see who else just came. Hafsa was here at first when I came, and Naveed was here. Zaria, Lareb, Farabatul, Azar Hussein, Muhammad Imran, Usama Asif, of course Saira, Dr. Saira is there, Zainul Abidin, Rantawa is trying to get in, Khazal is there, Taira, Vagar, Irfan. Okay, we are almost here. Almost everyone is here, so we can officially start the lesson for today. Hyvää huomenta. Kiva nähdä teitä. Nice to see you. I just try to click the. Okay. Hopefully everyone is here now. Okay, toivottavasti kaikki pääsivät sisälle. As I said, toivottavasti is a good word to learn. Toivottavasti kaikki pääsivät sisälle. Hopefully everyone got in. First of all, I want to thank you for the test situation last week. I really enjoyed speaking with you individually. I would have liked to speak for a lot longer time with everyone. It's great because then I start to know a bit who you are. So it was very, very nice, and I'm very pleased that I can get to know you. So a test went very well. You did very great, as I assumed. Most of you had very good results, and it's a very great start for this learning period. Today we continue, and at first I will give you some grammar stuff. And after that, if we have time, then we will start learning to introduce ourselves and tell where we are from. And that sort of things. But if the time is limited, so if we need, then we continue, of course, on Friday. But first, I will give you some grammar stuff, as I call it. Grammar, for some people, it might be not so nice, but for me, it's great. I think grammar is so nice. It's a bit mathematical thing, like you have some sort of logic there behind everything, and then you just continue. So you will learn that I love grammar. For me, it's very helpful to see some kind of rules and logic every place. But of course, when we talk about grammar, and especially Finnish grammar, there is some exceptions with everything. So take your notebooks and pencils, and here we go. Today we start with vowel harmony. Vowel harmony. It's called vokaaliharmonia. I'll share with you this Word document to show you. I wrote something there already, but we go through it together. Yes, here it is. So, can you see what I show you? Can you see the Word document there on your screen? Now it should be there. Can you see it? You can see it. Okay. So, vokaaliharmonia, vowel harmony. As you can see, these words, vokaali and harmonia, they seem a bit like English words. There is some similarities there. Finnish language has a lot of loaned words that we have borrowed or loaned from other languages. So and then those words, of course, they have been made to fit in the Finnish language. Vowel harmony, as it is said there, it applies to all vowels, not consonants, but only vowels. Here I have wrote down the vowels that we are talking about. So Finnish vowels are a, o, u, I, E, Ä, Ö, Y. These are Finnish vowels. You already know them because you have learned the alphabet. The ones that I marked with blue on the left side, these are back vowels in here. Takavokaalit, back vowels, takavokaalit. And the ones on the right side, ä, ö, y. Those are front vowels. Etuvokaalit. I will write you the names also in Finnish in a minute. These ones in the middle, I ja E, I and E, they are neutral vowels, the vowels that are in between of these two groups of front and back vowels. And basically, this means the vowel harmony, that in one word, you cannot mix front vowels, the back vowels, like this, A, O, U. You cannot mix them with front vowels. So if you have a word, like basic, some sort of word, it doesn't mean is it a noun or is it a verb or what is it, just some word. You have to have only back vowels or front vowels. You can't mix those two. So the blue ones and the pink or red ones, they don't mix. But instead of that, the neutral ones that I've marked with green, I ja E. In Finnish, you have to remember this one, that this one is pronounced I. In English, it doesn't go like that. In English, this one is pronounced with like I. But in Finnish, this is I, this is E. I, E. So those are neutral ones, and they can combine with all kinds of vowels. They can also appear by themselves in the words. So you are having takavokaalit. I know you see it very small now. I can put it a bigger one there. Takavokaalit, neutraalit vokaalit, neutral vowels, ja etuvokaalit. Let's put some more. So, takavokaalit, neutraalit vokaalit ja etuvokaalit. This thing applies to everything that you do and how you write, and this is the reason after you have learned this, you know whether you need to put the dots onto the on the top of A and make it A, or if you need dots here with or is it just normal O? So it makes a difference, and it gives you the information you need to work with these dotted vowels like ä and ö. So I will give you examples. If you still are like quite confused, don't worry, you will understand later on. So in here, I have written some words. You can, of course, write them down, and I suggest you to do. You will build up your vocabulary at the same time. So here you see some words that are that have front vowels in them. Pöytä, työ, pyörä, sydän, yskä, ylös. So, as you see, in these ones, there are not, they have not mixed, there is not a mixture of everything. These are having only front vowels. When you pronounce pöytä, it actually means a table. A table. A table. Pöytä. When you pronounce, your mouth stays in quite the same position when you are saying the vowels. And that is the reason for vowel harmony, to make the pronunciation easier. This is a pronunciation help, this vowel harmony thing. You see it, of course, in the written world also. When you write, you have to follow this one, this vowel harmony all the time, but originally it is for the pronunciation. Because when you pronounce the front vowels, ö, ä, y, your tongue is in front part of your mouth. So it's closer to your teeth, a bit closer, not like there immediately, like just after, but it's closer there. So when you are saying ö, y, ä, your tongue is already quite front in your mouth, in this mouth hole, as I would say it. So that's why you cannot mix it with the back vowels, because if you try to say a back vowel, then you have to take your tongue and move it to the back part of your throat. So somewhere in here, well, not in your throat, in your mouth. So, so we don't want to make pronunciation so difficult that we would always have to change the position of the mouth all the time so much. So when you are saying pöytä, it's fairly easy to say all these vowels together. Of course, there are consonants in between too. So, työ, that is work. Työ. We go through this like this now, and later on I will ask you to repeat, but first we just go through the grammar. Pyörä. Pyörä. Again, you are having ä. Pyörä. So that's a bicycle, a bike, I'd say. Maybe a bike, because a bicycle would be polkupyörä, like the whole word, but this is like a bike that I usually come to work with my bike. Sydän, 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 a heart. A heart. When you send all your love to someone, you draw hearts and send hearts. Sydän, a heart. Yskä, yskä, a cough. That is yskä. When you cough. Is it written like this? I think so, but you know what I mean. If there are errors in my English spelling, just tell me if you don't understand. But yskä means a cough. You are coughing when you are having yskä. Minulla on yskä. I have a cough. Ylös, ylös, up, ylös, up. For example, nouse ylös, rise up or get up. Nouse ylös tuolista, get up from the chair, for example. So all of these words are full of front vowels. Okay, let's go forward. Just remember, if you want to ask or stop me from talking, then just take your microphone off and you are always welcome to ask. Let's go forward. In here, you see words, a group of words that have only back vowels, not front vowels at all, or even neutral ones, only back vowels in these words. And of course, combined with consonants. So, koulu, school, koulu, koulu, koulu. When you pronounce koulu, your tongue is a bit more back in your mouth. It's not so front as it was when you said pöytä. Koulu, your mouth has a different position there. Koulu, a school. Koulu. Minä olen koulussa. I'm in the school. Minä olen koulussa. Koulu, a school. Talo, talo, talo. A house, a house. Minä asun talossa. I live in a house. Minä asun talossa. In a house. Talossa. Talo, a house. In Finland, a lot of people travel with trains, and juna is a train. Juna, a train. Juna, juna, juna. Again, u and a, u and a. The shape of your mouth changes because the shape of your lips, I mean, change because u is more round. U and a is your mouth is opened a bigger way, but the place of your tongue remains quite the same. U a, juna. Okay, here's auto, a car, auto, auto. Minä ajan autoa. I drive a car. Minä ajan, I drive. Minä ajan autoa. That is just a partitive form. Auto, a car. Ruoka, ruoka. Ruoka, food. Ruoka is a food. Juoma, a drink. It means all kinds of, it's just not a drink in a bar. It's just something that drinkable thing, juoma. It can be milk or water or whatever, but it's just something that you drink. Ruoka and juoma. So that's why this drink kind of might give you the idea of certain kind of mixture of maybe a bit of alcohol and soda and everything, but juoma in Finnish, it can be all kinds of drinks, not just some kind of cocktail or thing like that. So these words have only back vowels in them. Quite useful words. Okay, the next set I'm giving you. And the next set in here. These words are combinations. So in these words, you can see back vowels and neutral vowels combined, or front vowels and neutrals combined. So again, just remember, back vowels and front vowels, they cannot combine, but neutrals can. They can kind of glue into everything. So, taxi, taxi, taxi. So if you need to take a taxi to go someplace, in Finnish, you just write it a different way. It's with K and S. Taxi, taxi. Omena, omena. An apple. An apple. Here you see o is back vowel, E, neutral vowel, A, back vowel. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm picking up the vowels from the words. Bussi. Bussi, again, it's a loaned word from some other languages. It's a bus. Bussi. Many times in Finnish language, if we have loaned some word from other languages, then we make it fit into Finnish by adding one E here at the end. You will see it a lot. If we have to glue something, some suffixes there or something, and it seems impossible, then we just add E to do it. I mean Finnish E, not English E, Finnish E. Lääkäri. 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 A doctor. A doctor. Lääkäri. Here you are having front vowels. Front vowels combined. Here are front vowels. A. These are front vowels combined with neutral vowel. It's a doctor. Keittiö. 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 Kitchen. Of course, in taxi, you could also put an article in English there. I forgot to put these articles because Finnish language don't use any sort of articles. We don't have them. So, keittiö, a kitchen. Kitchen. Keittiö. Place where you cook and do everything like that. And this number you already know. 9. 9. It's number 9. 9. 9. So now you have seen some examples about front vowels, back vowels, and the words that have a combination of those two with neutral ones. So these kind of words are all of these words are very basic, ordinary Finnish words. Then here is a little exception to that. Loan words. The words that have been taken from other languages. Just a minute ago, you saw the words like bussi, taxi. So some words have already adapted to the Finnish language, so that also vowel harmony can be seen there. But some words that are loaned have not adopted fully in Finnish, and those words can have like weird way to have all kinds of vowels in them. If these words appear, then you will just learn them one by one, of course, like all the other words. But for example, analysis in English. This one is just so purely a loan word that is still has both. It has the back vowels like A, back vowels like A's, and front vowels like U's. But usually if you see a word like this, then you recognize that, okay, it sounds like an English word, or it doesn't look so Finnish, this word. So it might have come from some other language, so that it has not fully adopted to Finnish language. The Olympics, olympialaiset also is this kind of word, the Olympics. I'm not putting this here in English because you can do it by yourself also, because you kind of see it from the word. That's what does it mean. The Olympics, olympialaiset. When a Finnish person says olympialaiset, because it's quite difficult for us to say o and y in same word. So when we actually pronounce this, olympialaiset, this y easily starts sounding like u. So olympialaiset. It's in spoken world. These are not pronounced so clearly because it's difficult to say back vowel and front vowel in the same word. Symmetry, like if two things are equally the same, symmetry. Also this one, you can see that there are front and back vowels. Or psychologia, psychologia. These kind of words you can see in Finnish language, but those are usually quite easy to recognize that they are not original Finnish words. Also in some dialect words, because there are a lot of different dialects in Finland, that people have. For example, in Helsinki area, in this capital area, people speak slang. Slang is like one sort of dialect in that area. So you might hear words that are not words from those are not like written words, but they are spoken words. And you might hear that, okay, it sounds like in some word there are front and back vowels. But in spoken world, you can also hear many kinds of things that you don't see in written world. Okay, now comes quite important thing. Finnish language has lots of compound words, combination words. It means that we put together two words that are separately, they mean different things, but when we put them together, the result is a new word to describe some certain thing. So, for example, ilta, evening, and päivä, a day. Ilta, evening, päivä, a day. It's not, again, it's not evening, day. It's, in English, it's afternoon. It's afternoon. So it's a compound word made from two different words, but when we put them together, the semantic meaning changes. Iltapäivä means afternoon. And these compound words, those can have all kinds of vowels in them because they have been made from two different words, ilta and päivä. For pronunciation, it's not so difficult because you actually first say the first word ilta, and then you continue by saying päivä, and you don't have to make changes in your mouth during the word because you say one word first and then the other. So these are very, very typical in Finnish. That's why we also have quite long words because we are making so many compound words in Finnish. Jääkaappi, also a compound word. Jää is ice. Jää means ice. Like something very, very cold. Water turns into ice. And kaappi is a cupboard, some kind of a closet or something like that. A cupboard, something that you open and put something in there. So when we are talking about jääkaappi, it's actually a refrigerator or fridge. I just put the short version here. So it's a closet That is cold closet. Jääkaappi, ice closet or ice cupboard. Jääkaappi. And in these kinds of words, you can see all kinds of vowels in them. So if you see a word like this, then you can already just see that's okay. It must be a compound word because there are so many different kinds of vowels in the word. That helps you to start making changes in the words later on to recognize it. If you are having those words like analysis, analyysi, or olympialaiset, those words are not compound words. They are just loaned, and those you usually can see that it's not. It seems like a bit like English word or word from some other language. But these are fully looking in Finnish words. Just they just have so many different vowels in them. Okay, let's go forward. I skip one. Let's go back to that one, what I just showed, but let's see this one first. The vowel harmony, it determines, it applies to, for example, just in the word, as you saw, bussi, taxi, just in the word, but also when you are adding verb endings, then you have to decide that are you putting there some ending that is having dots or without the dots. So are you using as or a or a, for example. Also case endings meaning the endings like koulussa, in the school, koulusta, from the school, for example. So in Finnish, we are having, am I saying it right if I say 14 or maybe 13? Okay, more than 10 anyway. These different cases, grammatical cases for nouns. And those case endings are called like suffixes, and those are the things that we add after the word instead of putting some preposition, because in English you use prepositions like to, with, from, that kind of little words, but in Finnish we just use the suffixes. And with verbs we use in verbs we use verb endings. And when we are putting some endings, when we are making changes, I wrote it here like grammatically. So the endings in the derivation of nouns and adjectives. But what I want to say with this this linguistic sentence is that if you change the word some way, and we change the words a lot because we use the endings, some sort of endings when we derivate, for example, nouns or when we conjugate verbs. So if we add something to the word, then we have to know that is it front vowels? Is it some sort of front vowel thing we can add, or does it need to be a back vowel? And of course, it can be a consonant too, but consonants, there is not that sort of harmony related thing in there. So this one applies to only to vowels. So what I want to say with this is that it applies to almost everything. When you make changes to the word, when you add some endings or suffixes to the words, you have to know the vowel harmony. Otherwise, you will end up putting a wrong looking ending there. At first, it is a bit difficult because it might be tricky to, for example, to hear, is the does the word have front vowel ä, or is it a back vowel a? But if you see the word, then you can logically just follow this rule and you will become to the great results with it. Okay, now I go a bit backwards and show you this one. So when you are adding case endings mean, for example, like, oh, not that one. Oho means oops. Oho. Finnish people always say oho if they make something silly. Oho. For example, jääkaapissa, in the fridge. In the fridge. Here you see this case ending SSR. It means in. SSR can have all other meanings too. We use case endings in different situations, but this is a basic use for SSR, meaning in. And now when I add it here, I have to decide, do I use SSR or do I need to use SSR? So this is the thing that I need to know. I can pick either one, SSR or SSR. And based on the word, if the word is having only front vowels, only front vowels with the dots, fronts are with the dots, ä, ö, or y. It doesn't have dots, but it belongs to the front vowels. Then also the case ending needs to have the front vowel, like this one. But if the word is having only back vowels, then you pick up this one without the dots. You are maybe following me, maybe. We'll practice this, don't worry if you are a bit confused. But here, we are having a compound word. So you remember that jää means ice and kaappi is a cupboard. So when you are adding some sort of endings into a compound word, combination words, then you use the latter part of the word. So this is the one, this kaappi word, that is that tells us that which kind of ending we need to use. Is it like with the dots, like this one, or without dots, like this one? So with compound words, when you are adding some kind of case ending or suffix or whatever into the end of the word, you only need to check the latter part of the compound word. So that's why you see dots here, but it's the first part of the compound word. So we can just forget it and just look at the last part. And that is because of the pronunciation. The vowel harmony is here because we have to pronounce it. And this is kaapissa. So this is the last thing you pronounce, and that's why it determines what to put there. Iltapäivällä, for example, this one, LLA, it means in the afternoon. In the afternoon. So again, it's in, like in the fridge, jääkaapissa, in the afternoon. Again, we use the same ending for to replace in the English in. So now we have to decide, do we put it like this, or should we have LLA? So there is always two options with this as and as. are as and a and are endings, case endings. So we are always having a choice. Are we taking a or a? So now it's a compound word that you are seeing. So this is the part that you have to check to see that what is the ending that you choose. So ilta, evening. It has neutral vowel e and back vowel a. Okay, neutral e and back vowel a. But we don't have to think about that at all because it's a compound word, and then you only need to check the latter part. Iltapäivä. So päivä is the word that you have to check here, and it has neutral vowels and front vowels, and that's why you pick up ending with dots because it's because with the dots it's the front vowel there. This one comes, you will see it a lot of times, so you don't need to learn it immediately, of course, but this is the theory behind it. Let's put some endings to these words that you have learned. For example, minä ajan. I'm giving you some sentences at the same time, so write them down because it might help you. Minä ajan pyörällä. I drive a bike. Minä ajan pyörällä. Pyörä, I drive. Minä ajan, I drive. Or in English, you would say, I ride a bike, really. I ride a bike in English, but we use the word to drive. Also with the cars and with bikes, you always aja is to drive. Pyörä, a bicycle, and here you see this ending. Let's use the green ones for the endings. So I've added LLA. I could also end LLA there, but I have to check what sort of vowels are there in the word. And pyörä word is having only front vowels. So I have to put a front vowel ending here. I can't choose A there because A's and A's don't mix. They cannot mix. So I drive a bike. I ride a bike in English, but in Finnish, straight translation, I drive, minä ajan. Pöytä, pöytä. I'll show you this. We are having basic sentence structures, but of course different sort of structures too. I will give you a structure now that is like in English, there are flowers on a table. Pöydällä on kukkia. There are. This structure is a bit different from the basic structure. Pöydällä on kukkia. There are flowers on a table. Kukka, a flower. Kukkia, also flower, but it's in plural form and a partitive case. So plural and partitive. Kukkia, meaning multiple flowers. Not only one flower, but more than one. Pöydällä. And now about this vowel harmony. This one. On the table. On a table. Pöydällä. If we are saying LLA or LLA ending, it means on the surface of something. We use it in different places too, but this ending, but this is a basic use. For example, puhelin on pöydällä. It's on the top of the table. Actually, you can imagine me having a table here. You don't have to imagine because I actually do have a table here. So puhelin on pöydällä. And that's why there is ll. But now to know if you have to pick up their ä or a, it's because of these vowels in the word. Ö, y, ä. These are front vowels, so also for the ending, you pick up the front vowel. Few more examples. Koulu. He ovat. You already know what this means. He ovat. They are. They are. He ovat. Koulusta. They are in the school. They are in the school. He ovat koulussa. He ovat koulussa. So again, this ending means in the school, in. But now we have to pick up ending with a, not with ä, because we are having only back vowels, koulu, in koulu word. So that's why in here you don't have the dots, because you cannot mix the dots into the word that doesn't have any dots in it. Okay, talo. Hän asuu talossa. Hän asuu talossa. Asua is a verb to live. To live. He or she lives in a house. In a house. Hän asuu talossa. In a house. And again, there is a possibility that I could put here like ä, but it's wrong. You cannot put ä because in talo word you are having only back vowels. So I can only put a there. Talossa, in the house. I give you a few more sentences because I think you can absorb quite quickly these little things, and at the same time you will get some verbs. Matkustaa is to travel. Me matkustamme junalla. We travel with a train or by train. I'm not sure which one is the better one in here in English. We travel maybe by train. We travel by train. Junalla, LLA here. That one, of course, first you need to know that what is the ending that I need. Is it SSR or LLR or LLA or STR? What is the ending? But when you know the ending, then you have to decide that which one is the correct, the one with or without the dots. And that one you know based on vowel harmony. Of course, vowel harmony doesn't tell you that is it SSR or LLR, the ending, but it tells you the shape of that ending. Like, does it have dots or not? We travel. Me matkustamme junalla. We travel. Me matkustamme junalla, by train. We travel by train. Just in a minute, I will put you to speak these aloud, but let's see a few more, because this one, these words, the first ones that we just checked, they are quite simple to see because you have only back vowels or front vowels. It's easy to decide what to put there. But in here, you see the words that have front vowels and back vowels combined with the neutral ones. These are combinations of backs and fronts and neutrals. So neutral vowels Okay, let's put it this way. If you see in a word even a one back vowel, then you have to put the ending with a back vowel. So if you are seeing a back vowel like a, o, u, then in the ending, the case ending or something else you add into the word, it always must have also a back vowel. It doesn't matter if you are having like multiple neutral ones. The neutral ones are like cooperative workers, and back vowels or front vowels, they are the bosses. They decide. Neutrals, they just get along and they just work with everyone else. But the back vowels are the bosses. So you need only back vowel. Only one boss needs to be there in a word, and it determines what is the ending, what is the shape of the ending in there. So if you are having neutrals combined with the back vowels, then you can just check the use the back vowels. So for example, minä menen taksilla. I go, mennä. Minä menen taksilla. I go with a taxi. I go, minä menen taksilla. Here you see the case ending that I'm talking about now. The case ending, you need to know that what is the ending, but the vowel harmony tells you that do you need the dots here or not. And because in taxi word, you can see that there is like one boss here. The boss is the back or front vowel. This is the boss. And this is just the coworker, this neutral vowel there. So you don't need to check the neutral, just work with the boss. Okay, that's why you don't have any dots here. Also in here with lääkäri. Hän on lääkärissä. He's in a doctor. It means he's having a doctor appointment. We use the word doctor to describe the profession and also the situation there. Hän on lääkärissä. It means that he's having appointment with the doctor. Hän on lääkärissä. Hän ei ole koulussa. Hän on lääkärissä. In a doctor's room or meeting a doctor. So here we are having the ending as a. And here you have the front vowels, a. Also you are having a neutral vowel. But just remember, if there is combination of bosses and co-workers, then just go with the boss. Boss is front vowel here. Lääkäri, a. That's why you are having as here. If you are having a word that has only neutral vowels, so if you are getting a bit fuzzy with your head and you are now like, okay, half an hour to go this Finnish class, now you have to wake up because this is important. If you are having only neutral vowels in a word, only neutral vowels, for example, word pieni, small, pieni, you see only neutral vowels, then the endings are having the endings are having the dots. So the endings work like these neutrals would be front vowels. For example, like this. Pienellä. Pienellä. So if I add here ä, I have to put the dots, because if you are having a word that has only neutrals, only these coworkers, then work with them like they would be front vowels and add a here. Pienellä, it means kind of same as like with a small. It's part of the word, part of the sentence, pienellä. Pienellä, with by a small or with a small. Like this, it means really not so many things, but maybe I would give you some sentence. You can probably get this, understand the word better. Pienellä tytöllä on mekko. A small girl has a dress. A small girl, tytöllä, has a dress. And this one means this structure replaces the English structure to have. So we don't have verb to have, but this structure means a small girl has a dress. I put it here because it's quite difficult to know otherwise. Small girl. Small girl has. So this endings, ll, you see it twice here. Ll. I try to put it into right place. Pienellä tytöllä on mekko. A small girl has a dress. Later on, I will teach you also the structure to have in Finnish, but this is how you use the endings. Pieni word. Well, you also see another vowel change there, but we don't stop into that at the moment. This E turns into E, but you don't have to think about it now. So if you're having only neutral vowels, you use a ending. Here you are having only front vowels, and it's very obvious that then you have to have the a ending there, front vowel ending. Okay, lot of information here now. Let's read. Now you have only listened to Inkeri speaking here. So open your microphone, avaa mikki, and we start pronunciating. This is very good practice also for your pronunciation muscles, all of this. So avaa mikki, open your mic. Open your mic, and if your video is off, then please put your video on too, so I can see what's happening there. Videos. Yes. Hyvä. Nyt minä näen. Shahriar Shagib is there. Joo. Hyvä. Joo is joo, kyllä. Yes, great. Zainab came with a picture there. Yes. Just put the pics on, Larabe. Or just if you can put your screen there, the video working, so I can see you. Joo, hyvä. It's very nice. Okay. Then you can open the mic and repeat after me. I say first, you repeat. Vokaaliharmonia.
Vokaaliharmonia.
Takavokaalit.
Takavokaalit.
A, O, U.
A, O, U.
Neutraalit vokaalit.
Neutraalit.
I, E. Etuvokaalit. Ä, Ö, Y. Pöytä. Pöydällä on kukkia. Työ. Pyörä. Minä ajan pyörällä. Sydän. Yskä. Ylös. Koulu. He ovat koulussa. Talo. Hän asuu talossa. Juna. Me matkustamme junalla. Auto. Ruoka. Juoma. Taksi. Minä menen taksilla. Omena. Bussi. Lääkäri. Hän on lääkärissä. Keittiö. Yhdeksän. Pieni. Pienellä tytöllä on mekko. Analyysi. Olympialaiset. Symmetria. Psykologia. Iltapäivä. Jääkaappi. Jääkaapissa. Iltapäivällä. Thank you, it went very well.
Kiitos.
Iltapäivää. Joo, hyvä. Hyvä ääntämistä. Very good pronunciating. Now you can close the mic, but keep your video on. That's how I prefer it. Pidä video päällä. Hyvä, mikki kiinni. Joo. So that is the grammar part for today, to something that you can start absorbing. I have also added there a video about the same thing into your Padlet. So if you want to see it with a bit different words than my words, I added there a video that is quite simple, and it has tried to tell a thing to you very simply, a very simple way, so that what are the fronts and what are the back vowels, and with what do they combine and with what they don't. So you can check that one also from the Padlet. After today's classes, I will also put there some exercises to your homework section. I will put there some word wall exercises, so they are internet exercises. I will put there into your homework, so you can practice this one. Those ones are not yet there, but I will put after the classes. I will put there some exercises so that you can practice at home this vowel harmony thing. We have still some bit more than 10 minutes, like 1/4 or something. Meillä on varttiaikaa. We have a quarter. So let's go to some other thing that I want to talk with you during this week. So some questions and how to answer to the questions. I'll open a new thing for you here. I hope during the next weeks you will learn how to introduce yourselves and say where you are from, and also describe your knowledge of your languages you speak, and that sort of thing. So let's start it today, and we'll continue this one on Friday. I will write you here some things, and please write them down to your notebooks, so you will remember them later and can study them at home. So this one you already know. Kuka sinä olet? Who are you? Right? Who are you? To this question, you answer, minä olen. I am. This is all familiar to you, this thing. Minä olen, and then you add your name there. Kuka, who, and you answer, minä olen. The other thing that you could ask, this is also familiar to you, and you already know how to answer. Mikä sinun nimi on? What's your name? Or you can say, mikä sinun nimesi? That is actually the most correct version of it. Mikä sinun nimesi on? But usually we only say nimi. But this one you also can see. Mikä sinun nimesi on? What's your name? To this question you answer, minun nimi, or minun nimeni. But this is more common to say. Minun nimi on. My name is. And then you put your name there. Shariar, go ahead. You want to ask something?
We can't see your screen.
Oh, it disappeared. Why? I try to put it back there. It says, the team says to me that it's sharing, but it disappeared it anyway. Let's try again. Is it there now so you can see it?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. Hyvä. Kiitos, että sanoit. Thank you for telling me that it had gone away. Okay. Now something you probably don't know yet. Minkä maalainen sinä olet? Minkä maalainen? Maa means country or a land. Country or a land. And if we add there lainen, this looking, it's kind of an ending there, but if the latter part of the word looks lainen, then it's it becomes like an adjective made from the word land or country. So this word is it's a bit like adjective, and this one is a question word, and we have a system that we can make these adjective-like questions with this question word minkä. Minkä maalainen sinä olet? You are. So this is a question how you ask the nationality of a person. So for example, the answer minä olen, I am, and here you put the country, the nationality of your. So I would say minä olen suomalainen. Suomalainen. I am a Finn or I am Finnish. I am Finnish. And here you see the same kind of ending or the latter part of the word is the same as here. So if you ask like this, minkä maalainen sinä olet? Then also in here in the answer you have the same kind of adjective word, suomalainen. What's your nationality? That would be quite the thing that you ask in English. In English, you don't have the exact same structure as we have, but this is so basic question in Finnish. Minkä maalainen sinä olet? I am Finnish, I am English, I am Pakistani, for example. So if you want to say you are from Pakistan, you say minä olen pakistanilainen. Again, you see this kind of ending here, lainen. It could also be läinen with the dots if it's needed. That's based on the vowel harmony. Let's put some possibilities here. Suomalainen, pakistanilainen. How about English? I'm English. Minä olen englantilainen. Minä olen englantilainen. Maybe someone is from Nepal. You could say minä. I would like to have it now. Minä olen nepalilainen. So that means this person is from Nepal. Is it maybe in English? It could be Nepalian or something. I'm not sure. What is it in English? Nepalian, Finnish, English? Brittiläinen. Joo. Hyvä, Kubeid. Englantilainen. Maybe usually we use English, England as like Great Britain. But you can also say, I'm a Brit. I'm British. Minä olen Then we would say this is a spoken language thing, I think, a bit more. Brittiläinen, British. Brittiläinen. Well, it's a very good example anyway here, because now you are having you see the vowel harmony happening here. Only neutral vowels. So at this ending, you need to have dots. Neutrals, only neutrals, and then you use the dot ending. So, minkä maalainen sinä olet? Minä olen suomalainen, minä olen pakistanilainen, minä olen englantilainen, minä olen nepalilainen, minä olen brittiläinen. I'm British. But this is more we use more this englantilainen English in here. Okay, line put here. Should we have some more? Of course, this there are multiple nationalities in the world that we could put here, but let's put something like Italialainen. I am Italian. Italialainen. I'm Italian. Okay. Open your mic. Avaa mikki. Open your mic. Avaa mikki. Yeah. Repeat after me. Repeat the same thing that I say to you. There's some big noise now somewhere. Yes, it starts circulating. If it starts circulating, then you can check, maybe it's your microphone that is doing that, and then you can click your own mic and maybe it stops. But all who can, you can keep your mics open. Repeat after me. Minkä maalainen sinä olet?
Minkä
Sinä olet.
Minä olen suomalainen.
Minä
olen suomalainen.
Minä olen pakistanilainen.
Minä olen
pakistanilainen.
Minä olen englantilainen.
Minä olen
Englantilainen.
Minä olen nepalilainen.
Minä olen nepalilainen.
Minä olen brittiläinen.
Minä
olen brittiläinen.
Minä olen italialainen.
Minä olen italialainen.
Let's say again. Minkä maalainen sinä olet? Minä olen suomalainen. Minä olen pakistanilainen. Minä olen englantilainen. Minä olen nepalilainen. Minä olen brittiläinen. Minä olen italialainen. Okei, hyvä. Laita mikki kiinni. Laita mikki kiinni. So, this is something that I want you to remember for the next time. So, remember the question and remember how you say your own nationality. The other ones, if you can remember them, it's very good, but this is the most important now, so that you can say, actually, minä olen, I am from Pakistan. And we continue from this next on Friday, in Friday, yes. There is also a video there in a Padlet about this. You can find it there from, I think I put it there into internet exercise section, but you will find it there. And there's this video where you can see people are telling where are they from, what are their nationalities, and what are their languages. And we continue next time with the languages also. So check the video. You have now two homework to do. The other one is the vowel harmony exercises. I will put them into the Padlet. And also check the video about these nationalities for the next time. Okay? Hyvä. Kiitos tästä päivästä. Thank you for today. You were very workative, like you always are. And nähdään perjantaina. Nähdään perjantaina. Moikka!
Moi.
Moi.
Nähdään perjantaina.
Moi.
Hei.
Heippa!
Hei.
Nähdään perjantaina. Moi moi!
Moi. Hei.
Moi moi! Hei hei!
Moi.
Heippa!
Hei.
Heippa! Nähdään perjantaina.